Okay.
Welcome, Mr. Mugabe, to News Talk Daily. We are glad to have you today. We will be talking about a variety of aspects, from the recent election in Zimbabwe to the economy and land reform issue. Let's begin with the results of the 2002 elections. There are those who say that the election wasn't fair, and that actually what happened was...
That's what they say. We say the election was fair. We say all the African groups pronounced the election fair.
Okay.
But one of the concerns of the international community and concerns from inside the country as well has been the level of political violence that appears to accompany Zimbabwean elections. Now, there were claims yesterday that supporters of your political party, ZANU-PF, attacked the headquarters of the opposing party, MDC, and other claims on human rights abuse. How can you say that there are fair and equal elections in Zimbabwe if these claims have been made?
You are looking at an alleged violence affecting ZANU-PF. What about the other side? Have you looked at it?
Well, one of the allegations is that the ZANU-PF youth supporters come from youth training scheme camps. Why do youths need to learn survival skills in marching on parade grounds?
Why does a country ever have to run a program of national service? That's what you're asking?
Let's move on to your rule. You have ruled Zimbabwe for at least 27 years now. How long do you think you're going to stay on as president?
For as long as the people want me to stay, but not for eternity, of course.
Over the past years and even now, critics have pointed out that many times you are corrupt and that you have wasted money by spending it on your house, which was worth $25 million.
Who said it was 25 million? I was given that by the party very early on from 1984 to 1985. The party gave it to me, and we started building. That is the final truth.
Don't you think that some of the money could have been used for the country of Zimbabwe instead of your house?
Why? Zimbabwe is in a good state right now. It does not need to improve, and if it does need to, I will make sure it happens.
But you do realize that Zimbabwe today is considered to have the highest rate of hyperinflation.
I wouldn't say it like that. I think people are just trying to exaggerate the problem when it really isn't that big of a deal. And anyways, I have attempted to raise funds for governmental programs to help the people.
That is true, but according to sources, that was when you first became president. A few years later, it seemed that you and your government left the programs as they were, and didn't even try to improve what you had established.
First of all, what sources do you have? Second, we never left the programs. Instead, the hospitals and organizations that we formed seemed to fall soon after, and so we didn't think it would help if we were to fix it again.
But don't you think that your country's own economic mismanagement has been perhaps compounded by the land reform program, which took away a lot of potential exporters?
No. The land reform program is going to reinvigorate the economy and will get it to revive. The revival that is taking place right now is due to the fact that it is a good season, and agriculture is going to yield quite a good percentage of our GDP.
Since we just talked about the land reform program, let's talk about Zimbabwe right after independence. As many critics point out, Zimbabwe had a stable economy and was prospering even after you became president, but soon that quickly was destroyed.
What is this you speak about? Zimbabwe has improved so much under my rule and is still continuing to improve.
But today, because of it, people are suffering in poverty, AIDS has increased, and fuel is in short supply, so that even those fortunate with jobs have to walk at least 3 miles to and from work. What do you believe is the cause of this?
Are you a madman? Zimbabwe is in perfect condition. And it is because of people like you that give Zimbabwe a bad reputation.
It looks as if we have run out of time for today. Thank you, Mr. Mugabe, for speaking on behalf of us.
Thank you.